Greetings, folks. I'm going to try to go over how to install the Squash and Stretch and use the installer, and then also go over how to unzip and extract files for After Effects. So first off, there is on the Multimedia IE folder this installer. You're going to want to right click and run this installer as administrator and hit run and say yes. And it should launch this application. We do want to install it. And if it tries to install it to the Z drive, you don't have permission to do that. So hopefully it will install it to your machine. It doesn't take very long, as you can see. So there we go. That is installed. And then once you've installed, we can use the Squash and Stretch file. Now, I believe this 2017 one is the old one. So now that this is open, let me scoot it over here. I don't know if it'll let me. Maybe I'll just make this smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and double click on the zip file. This is the new 2018 version. So I'm going to double click on this and say OK. And then there's Squash and Stretch. And then here is the ZXP package. And it says to open a ZXP file, open it from the menu. I'm going to hit close. So here we need to extract this Squash and Stretch. So I'm going to hit extract and extract all. And probably the best thing would be to just pop it on your desktop. So select that folder and hit extract. And then there it is. So it's in there. And then file and open and go out to the desktop. Go in there and find that file and hit open. And on the first computer I did this in, the Adobe Extension Manager did pop up and ask for permission, but the second computer it didn't, and it looks like this one's probably not going to either. So we hit OK, and now it says that it's installed. And even if yours said it was installed before, hopefully now it will be fixed. I will say if it's not fixed, there is a thing on here for reset, or if like your panel disappears and you can't get it to come back up, you can come back into this AE scripts and hit reset. And if you type AE, start typing AE script, you can open this back up. Okay, so I've got this in here now. And if I go into After Effects and then wait for it to come up, we'll go up to Window and Extensions, and we should be able to launch the Squash and Stretch. And it's got its own panel. I won't show you how to use it in this one. But I will show you at least how to make sure that it will function. In addition to that, we've got other files on this folder. We've kind of learned that for whatever reason, if I open these files up and put them on here, Adobe doesn't seem to like them. So the zip files are the ones that you have to extract, and it seems like you kind of have to extract these on your own machines for these to work properly. So for what it's worth, that's just the way it is. So I'm going to exit out here, and we go to Window and Extensions, and we should have Squash and Stretch. And then when we click on it, if we cross our fingers, hopefully this panel pops up here. And then there it is. And you can go dock it over here with some other stuff and then make it not be so tall. So now it's on my default workspace. And I guess you could go ahead and like save this as a new workspace. That might not be a bad idea. And that way we have a workspace that includes that. Then you can switch to it more easily. And it's probably going to be showing up on some of these other ones anyway, but that at least will take care of that. Now I've got that in here. Okay, so that's that one. Now I'm going to close out of here in order to install one of these others. So if you've got a zip file, you can just double click it. And I have, this is the zip file. So not the folder, but the zip file. So we'll double click. And hit OK, and again extract, and just extract to your desktop. So browse desktop and extract. And in these we'll have a folder that they come into. So you can see here I've got this 10 free After Effects presets. I'm going to copy this folder, and then this is the one where you've got to put it in the right place. So we're going to go to the C drive. And then Program Files, Adobe, After Effects, Support, Presets. And then all these other ones will be in here. Just going to right click and add it in here with paste, and it will probably yell at you, and you will tell it to continue. And there we go. And now that one will be in there. So next time you launch After Effects, hopefully in your effects panel, you should have this one listed in there. It'll be the first one because it starts with a number instead of a letter. So let's make sure. I'll go to Effects and Animation Presets, and there they are, ready to be drug in. So there you go. There is your basic installation of Squash and Stretch, which is not a preset. It's like its own little thing. And then how to put in a preset.